Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at it with some more Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles 2 news and updates here on the channel to reveal to you guys the first character pack that we will be getting. It'll be Kaigaku from the Infinity Castle arc film. Obviously, a very anticipated hype character. We've already known of his confirmation for a while now. We're just waiting to know when he'll actually be released. They did state it will be the fall of this year, so it could be any day now. Literally could be today that they reveal the trailer and everything, but I'm going to catch you guys up to speed on everything you really need to know about it. There are some extra new things that we didn't know about that we will be getting, like a new stage. That is right. The Infinity Castle map will be coming. I'll show you guys some images and stuff. Credits to Biscuit for that. We'll get into that in just a bit. Let's go over the information that you need to know about. So, paid DLC Infinity Castle Arc Chapter 1 Character Pass. The first release will feature Kaigaku, and the second release will feature Zenitsu, the Infinity Castle version. This is the one where he was doing that. He made his own, thunder breathing technique, the, like, lightning dragon shit or whatever, which is insane, dude. That was, like, one of the craziest parts about that movie. If you haven't watched the movie, go watch it. I mean, if you're interested in this, you have already watched the movie, right? People go, oh, spoilers, right? But yeah, first release, Kaigaku is scheduled for the delivery of autumn 2025. So we are already in the fall of 2025. It could be within the next week, couple of weeks. I have a feeling it could be sometime. I mean, honestly, it could be late this month, which we're already kind of pretty late into the month, or it could be early in November, right? Now, these characters, I believe, once he comes out, once Kaigaku releases, they're going to be coming out pretty frequently. I would say every maybe couple of weeks, they'll probably drop a character. Or maybe it'll be like once a month, right? A new character, which is very frequent, right? For, anime game DLCs. Usually, like, for example, Sparking Zero, they take forever. Even Bleach Rebirth of Souls, they're taking around 2 to 3 months in between, each drop, right? We should be getting Ichibe, I think, next month. I think they confirmed that. So yeah, here's what he looks like. Obviously, he's got the like blue and black lightning, which looks sick, right? So this is something that was interesting. This is an event that is over, but they actually had him and Zenitsu playable, right? And he's not going to come out until after Kaigaku, right? So at this event, Trial Play Exhibition, the paid DLC characters for Kaigaku and Zenitsu will be in the character select. We do have, I think, a couple of images. Like I said, I'll go over in just a second. So they do confirm here the first. Okay, so this is something that is not misleading, but people might be confused about that. They're saying the first Infinity Castle Arc Chapter 1 Character Pass, Akaza, is scheduled to be released in the fall of 2025. Okay, that is not Akaza, the new Infinity Castle version, who is a confirmed DLC character. They're not talking about that. They're just referring to it as Infinity Castle's Chapter 1 movie. It has like the extra title of Akaza's Return or whatever. So I think that's what they meant by that. But Akaza's not coming yet. First it's Kaigaku, then it will be Zenitsu, and then I have no idea who the fuck's coming next. Okay, it could be Tanjiro. Actually, they might go straight into Doma. That would make sense too, right? But here's what we need to know about the actual first installment, and then I'll go over Zenitsu because he's going to be after. But we have no confirmed date yet, right? For at least Zenitsu. So, one playable character available in Versus Mode, 3 sheets of corpse ticket mounts that can be used with the corpse tickets, 3 quotes that can be used with the squad ticket, 1 decorative card that can be used with a squad ticket, 1 crew ticket slot that can be used with crew tickets, available as a reward for Kaigaku's proficiency. As you guys know, you can get proficiency by playing the characters more. 5 titles that can be used with the Squadron ticket, available as a reward for Kaigaku's proficiency. System voice in battle, Kaigaku available as a reward for proficiency of Kaigaku's system voices within battle. Yada, 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 right? So, yeah, we're just waiting to see the official release date. Let's go over Zenitsu. Now, I don't think we have any images or anything yet, right? I don't know how much okay. I'm just going to show it to you guys right now, okay? So shout out to Biscuit because we actually have some visuals here. So they do confirm that we will be getting an Infinity Castle map as DLC. Now, I don't know if this is going to be part of the free update. Usually in these anime games and like fighting games and stuff, they'll usually just drop it within the free update for like new maps and stuff. At least like for example, like Sparking Zero does that. I think Xenoverse 2 also does that. I could be wrong. Actually, Xenoverse 2 might include it in the DLC. Well, whatever. Most of you who are still interested in this game and still want to play it and are looking forward to the DLC, you probably have already purchased the entire character pack, right? And I want to clarify that the character pass, right, it was never part of the deluxe edition, which is, I think, the only edition that they had. I don't know why they didn't do that. Huge ass fumble. I guess they were unsure of how much it was going to cost at that time, but it's like, it was so close. The release of the game was so close to the release of the actual film that they should have had all this kind of prepared, because the DLC is only the film from the first part, right? It's just characters and new variants of already existing characters that were in the movie, right? They're not doing anything in part 2, because obviously the movie hasn't even been done yet, or anything further than that, right? So that's a first look at the map. That's going to be sick, because Infinity Castle is a very detailed environment. It's got tons of buildings and like architecture and all that shit, so that's going to be interesting to fight on that. But, you know, Demon Slayer, this game, the maps, I mean, even though they are detailed and everything, it's not like anything like Sparking Zero, for example, where like the map is like insanely destructible, and like it's like a massive gargantuan environment. It's a pretty contained arena, right? So here's our first look at the character select screen. There's only 2 additional characters that are on this. I know the quality is really bad. This is just all we have. You were not allowed to take any video. I don't think you were even supposed to take photos, so I have no idea how this was taken. Probably somebody got their camera out real fast and took it. Like, oh, I'm just looking on my phone. Like, at this kind of stuff, it's like, just don't allow that kind of stuff, like, permitted at the actual demo. Like, be like, hey, you're going to have to, like, I don't know, leave your phone here in like a box or like in a locker or something like that, if they're really serious about it. But as you can see, somebody could have got video of it, but it would probably have been only for a few seconds, but I haven't seen anything. So you can see at the bottom there, there is Kaigaku. He's kind of near, what's it called? Muzan on the very, very bottom. I'm assuming that's going to be Doma in between him and Muzan. And then right after Akaza, there's going to be the Infinity Castle version, because the regular one is just, you know, the normal Akaza that we've had in the game. Up there, you can see the 3rd variant of Zenitsu, which is the Infinity Castle one. That's our first look at his artwork, and he looks pissed. You can see his eyes are very big and locked the fuck in, and he definitely looks angry. I'm assuming there's, like, veins probably popping out on his face. Yeah, he's gonna definitely have that new... what is it? That thunder breathing technique. Forgot the name of what he called it or whatever. It was like this like lightning dragon thing. It was sick, man. So that's gonna be really fucking cool. I cannot wait to see these characters in action. I just wish they released Zenitsu with Kaigaku at the same time. I feel like that would have been better, but because of how they do this with these games, I mean, especially these games specifically, they're only releasing one character at a time, okay? Sparking Zero, for example, and like Xenoverse 2, they like to do like 3 to 5 additional characters at one time, which, I mean, is cool, but that's why we wait so much longer for the DLC. So I guess this works better just because they're feeding us one additional character more frequently. So my assumption is it could be every couple of weeks or maybe every month they'll drop a new character, because the pass is, it's got a lot, right? I think there were like 7 characters for this. As you can see right here, this is the official artwork, by the way. So we already know Akaza and Doma, what they're going to look like, at least for the renders. But yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, it was 7. So my prediction is we have Kaigaku first, then it's going to be Zenitsu second, then likely it's going to be Doma third, then probably Shinobu fourth, and then it'll probably be Akaza fifth, maybe Giyu 6th, and then Tanjiro might be the last one. And they could kind of reverse it, right? It just seems like they're releasing the demon first, and then the character that fought that demon next, like right after that, right? So if we go in order by that, I think that's a good reasonable expectation. Like I said, they could do it differently. Like before, I think in the first game for the DLC, they did... I think they did the demons last. So maybe they're reversing it this time around. I don't know. We'll see how they want to do it. But I think Tanjiro, it's Tanjiro or Akaza, they're likely going to be the final DLC characters that will drop, right? And they could actually do it differently and have them in the middle and then have Doma and Shinobu as the last characters, right? But I feel like Doma, he already had his kind of airtime during kind of like the first part of the film. And then kind of more near the middle, the second battle was Kaigaku's battle, and then the final battle was Akaza's battle. So I think it would just make more sense for them to do Akaza, Giyu, and Tanjiro as like the final characters. But y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. Again, they haven't really said anything about the map or stage, likely because, I mean, again, you weren't supposed to see any of this from that event in Japan. But yeah, that's what you need to know about it. Kaigaku will be coming literally any day now. I'll drop the trailer on the channel if you guys are interested in this game still and everything. We'll be doing full gameplay showcases and all that when it drops. I'm really excited to get back into Demon Slayer. The Muzan DLC, the free update was phenomenal. I think they did a fantastic job with him. He's a really fun character. He's very well done. And for the first ever playable Muzan, I think it was like a nice treat for everybody to try out. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.